Saturday night party of the season was a hit. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a hit. Housemates were looking stunning. DJ was giving. The music was a vibe. Everything was on point. However, there were sneaky movements here and there. sneaky movements, yes. And in a way, I was kind of expecting some of them to, grow into something afterwards, after the party. Because, one thing about Biggie's Saturday night parties, it's always about the after party. The after party always comes with a truckload of tea. Yes, juicy tea. And so the housemates delivered. But it was quite interesting to see people complain on social media that the after party was boring. And I was thinking, like, how was it boring? Are people looking for people that would get drunk and start fighting, or were people looking for people that would, start getting sexual, by virtue of how they danced together erotically in the party room? Because these housemates were actually spilling last night, and I'm going to tell you all about it because there's a lot to spill. Some of the housemates were in their feelings last night, but they were just disguising. Some people were outrightly rejecting ships anyhow. Yes. While some were playing into the emotions of others. Guys, see, all these things were just so interesting to see. So I'm going to spin it all on this episode of Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah. So please make sure you watch to the end. Do not skip out on any part. All right. And officially, you are all welcome to my channel. My name is Gloria Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Gloria Elijah, and I am the girl with the tea. Guys, if you are yet to subscribe, please make sure you do so. All right. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, as I mentioned, the party was a blast. Ladies and gentlemen, you see that DJ they brought? I don't know his name, but that guy is damn good. He is really good. He even plays at the Bbnaija parties as well. The guy is really good. Every single track he was playing was a hit. Guys, I was literally vibing from over here. The housemates were looking amazing. I loved what they were wearing. And, you could tell that they were all quite excited to be partying because, guys, the house has been quite, eventful this entire week. It's also been very tense, and the housemates just needed a way to unwind. And aside the pool party, guys, I mean, come on, you can never party too much in Big Brother's house here. So everybody was pretty much excited. Now, aside the fact that they were all excited and having fun, ladies and gentlemen, I was seeing some movement here and there, and I had to keep my eyes quite open, to see what was going on. First pair that started off with their sneaky movements in the party room, Chinne and Wani. Guys, I don't know if Wani was high, if she was drunk or what. I don't know. And I suspect she was actually tipsy because after the party, it seemed like she and her sister went straight to bed. I did not hear their voice. So it seemed like they went straight to bed. But in the party room, the twins were dancing guys, they were dancing so good. The twerkings, the grinding. See, everything was giving back. These girls, they were really good. But Wani and Chinne, I don't know what those two people were doing against the wall, but most of the time, if Wani was not dancing with her twin sister or dancing with other people, she was grinding up against Chinne. And Chinne was just receiving. The guy was just receiving. Last night, Chinne was receiving a lot. The guy was receiving, and the way our eyes were sort of dim. Guys, I don't know. Forgive me, but two things that came to mind. It was either Wani was drunk or she was horny. Because those two, they were doing stuff. Now, I don't know what else they were doing because, of course, the camera had to capture everybody's moment, right? But Wani and Chinne, and I was quite surprised that after the party, Chinne was not clingy to Wani, which I really appreciated because, some guys would have been so horny as well and they would want to catch some fun with the girl. So I caught those two. Now, there was also Chinne and Victoria. Guys, that one was shocking. It was shocking. These two barely look at each other in the house. But in the party room, from time to, I think on 2 or 3 occasions, I saw either Sean or Victoria dancing towards each other, and then they were doing video selfies, and then they were also like, guys. So I was wondering, like, wait, hold on, what is going on here? And you could see their countenance; they were quite excited. It was like, oh, finally, we can now gravitate towards each other and just have fun. So it made me wonder, like, wait, hold on a second. Why do people ignore each other inside the house? Why don't you people have conversations with each other in the house? But now in the party room, you're both acting like you've been waiting for this moment all your life. And then, once again, just as they normally do, the moment they got back into the house, it was like, to your tent, O Israel. They were not talking to each other. They were not in each other's space. And I was like, hey, what are these two people playing at? What exactly? Guys, did you see what I saw? Let me know in the comment section. Another pair that I noticed that were stuck together all through the party was Tofa and Damilola. Guys, oh my Lord. See, Tofa was literally clinging to Damilola. And you see, Damilola's face is a very good communicator. Yeah. You look at her face, her facial expression sometimes will just give you the answer you're looking for at that point in time. So sometimes it's like she too is wondering, like, bro, why all of a sudden, what's changed? Like, you're here, you've been stuck to me. This guy was stuck to Damilola the whole night. Guys, do you know why I'm baffled? It's because this is the same Tofa that was sort of playing hard to get with Damilola when she first started giving him attention. But this guy was just there, like, yeah, this is my territory. Hey. They even played this Style Plus music, Olufumi or Mapamileku. That's a love song. Tofa was serenading Damilola. I say, ha, hey. Okay. Okay. But aside that one, there was also his partner, Suj. Suj was on guard with Nelly. Guys, it was Suj and Nelly all night. And Nelly was not taking it easy on anybody. Hey. Nelly's backside was on pro all night. The wriggling, the twerking, the grinding, the shaking, everything was just giving. Listen, guys, it was just fun watching these housemates have fun, yes. But aside these specifics that I've mentioned, every other person was having a blast. So we're having so much fun. The Body Wake twins, yo, those ones, it was like this all night. They were taking pictures, they were doing videos. Yes, oh my God. TJ, somebody's husband and daddy. TJ was having so much fun. Guys, I don't know why, but every time I see TJ having fun, I'm always happy, you know, because my fear is to see the married ones, you know, not being able to have fun in the party room. So every time I see TJ having fun, I'm happy. Oh, there was also Cassia and Kelly, who were worlds apart, having their own fun. Yes, they were having so much fun. Mayor also, oh my God, the steez on that guy was on point, having fun. There was also Toby. Guys, every single person was having fun. Oh, the mothers, Ndi Nne of the house. They were having so much fun, especially when they played their tribal music. Guys, these people were just rocking. And I was over here and I was cheering them on. They were having so much fun. See ya, the party was a blast. It was a blast. I did not want it to end. But quickly, moving on to the after party, where the conversations began. First conversation after the party was between Ruthie and Mayor. So Ruthie was upset with Mayor because she felt like he was trying to use her as a bait to get at Nelly. From all what she was saying, she had noticed that Mayor was very much interested in Nelly, wanted to be on the ship with Nelly, but Nelly was not necessarily giving her the energy that, he wanted. And so in order to fill in the space and possibly get Nelly's attention, he's trying to have something with Ruthie, so that Nelly would be jealous or whatever. So that was just basically what she was explaining. And she was getting more aggravated because Mayor kept on denying everything she was saying, So she was quite upset that he was trying to play on her intelligence, So she kept on telling him, "Are you crazy? Stop lying to me. Stop denying it. But then she was telling him that, listen, I don't have any issues if you admit to me that you actually really like this person and you want to be with this person." And then she used herself as an example, that she has always said it in the house that if there's one person that's a speck in this house, it is Sean. She says it because that is a fact. That is her truth. But she's not going to go after Sean because Sean is occupied with Wani. She doesn't have any issues if Mayor admits to her that there's actually somebody in the house that he likes and would want to be with, but then it's probably not going to work out, So she was just very upset because the guy was not really forthcoming with her. Now, in that conversation, it was also very obvious that Mayor had a lot to explain to Ruthie, but he wasn't really forthcoming. He wasn't. And that triggered her the more. And so after a bit of back and forth between them, Ruthie left, yes. And then later on, Toby, Mayor's partner, was trying to go talk to her and convince her that, oh, no. What Mayor is trying to do is he's trying to form alliances in the house, because we don't want to be in a situation where there's a challenge in the house and, someone has to save someone or someone has to help someone, and we don't have alliances in the house to be on the safe side, which is actually a valid reason, yeah. Because, hey, there's nothing wrong in people forming connections in the house and building alliances here. But I just wished Mayor had been more forthcoming with Ruthie, just to give her that assurance that he was not out to play her. Now, the next conversation was between Toby and Cassia. Ladies and gentlemen, Toby was in his feelings again. This guy is still applying pressure on Cassia. And see, frankly speaking, every time I see Toby, applying pressure with Cassia, wooing her, I find it very funny because just some days ago, this is the same guy that was bragging to his partner, Mayor, that his feelings are in check, that he has not, lost his guard, that he's just trying to deceive Cassia, that he's not really interested in her, that if in fact he finds himself in a ship, he's going to jump right out of it because he's not interested to get romantic with her or anybody, that's just giving her lyrics. This is the same person that also told his partner Mayor just, I think, 2 days ago, that is no longer feeling Cassia like that is no longer liking her the way he liked her before, because she's beginning to act her age. She's beginning to act like, an auntie in her 30s. So watching this guy after the pool party and then last night after the party, I'm like, bro, could it be that you were lying to your partner just to make it seem like you had not lost your guard? Because this guy was so, he took it really personal. He was telling Cassia that that he really likes her. He likes her, that in fact he feels like pinning her against the wall and kissing her neck. Victoria was just laughing. That it feels like kissing her, it feels like impregnating her and giving her 2 boys at a go. Hey God. And then it was now warning Cassia that, listen, my mind is telling me that you have somebody outside the house. My mind is also telling me that, that the person is Kelly. That if it turns out to be Kelly, if they're outside the house and he finds out that all along it's been Kelly that Cassia has feelings for, that he's never going to forgive Kelly. That if he finds out outside the house that Cassia and Kelly, they are actually dating and they possibly want to have their traditional marriage, that he's not going to attend, that he's not even going to talk to them ever again. I say, God. Toby was warning Cassia. Asia, the fun of it all was the fact that Cassia was just laughing because, guys, it was funny. It was just funny. It was funny. The guy was warning Cassia, seriously. And you see, the irony of the situation is that this guy does not actually realize that his fear is actually a reality with these people. So imagine after the show, or probably along the way in the game, he finds out that these people are actually married. Guys. Now, afterwards was a brief conversation between OC and Chizoba. So Chizoba was wondering if Sean was really serious with Wani. Yeah, because she has sensed that Wani was more invested in that ship than Sean. But OC was assuring her that he knows Sean's type. That the type of person Sean is. On the outside, if he wants to play around with Wani, he would definitely do so. But from what he has seen so far, Sean is 100% involved with Wani. Now, I found it quite hilarious that OC saw it that way. Because, guys, now, it might be true that Sean is, 100% into Wani. It might be true. But I was equally thinking that, OC, you know that this is Big Brother's house. Anything can happen. Anything goes. Everybody is obviously forming alliances. Everybody is obviously forming friendships, connections, right? But more importantly, alliances. The alliances come first before, the rudiments of the friendship. So how are you so sure that Sean is not actually acting a role just to secure his stay in the house? Guys, what do you think? Do you think OC is actually right or wrong? Now, speaking of Sean was upstairs in the dressing area having a conversation with his guys. That's the aces, Suj and Tofa. Now, we all know that Suj and Tofa, they've been individually chasing Nelly, right? And yesterday, it was Suj's day. Suj had almost the whole day with Nelly. They spent some time in bed, cuddled up, they've had conversations. Likewise, Tofa and Nelly, but yesterday it was Suji's turn. So I don't know the conversation they were having before the camera panned to them, but Sean was advising both guys to, get the content. They should engage in the content, they should enjoy the content. That is very obvious that Nelly is trying to create content with both of them, so they should not relent. They should play along with her game and they should get into it. They should get the content. Because I remember during our live conversation yesterday, somebody was saying, I think that was Adora. Adora was saying that she's scared that there might be a problem between the two guys. And I explained that no, these guys know what they are doing. It's all a part of their plan, their game. And they have an agreement, they have an understanding. Guys, that was confirmed again. Because Sean, when he came to call Sean, they should go eat. So the two guys, they sat down, they analyzed the situation and they were laughing. They said, well, let's get it. So, what's his name? Suj was saying, well, tonight I'm going to go in there. He was going to spend the night in Nelly's bed. So far, I was like, well, tomorrow it's my turn. I say, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of content I am looking for. See, because Sean mentioned that, Sean mentions that he had a conversation about the guys with Nelly. And he was asking Nelly, who are you interested in? Who are you with? And Nelly was like, well, there's Suj, there's also Tofa. Nelly is for the streets. She's for everybody. She's not for just one person. So she's out there to create her content, to play her game. So if anybody is interested, you join the family and let us play the game like one big happy family. And that was exactly what the Aces had decided to do. They will play along. Everybody will use each other till they get to wherever they get to in the game. The next conversation was quite interesting. This one was between Ben and Chizoba. So I don't know what it is because we did not hear the conversation from the beginning, but the point where we started listening to these two was Ben explaining to Chizoba that he was not interested in having a sheep because he doesn't know if the sheep will be genuine or not. So it seemed like Chizoba was upset. It felt like Chizoba wanted a sheep with Ben. And you see, these two, they've been playing house in the house. They've been playing, oh, this is my man, this is my friend, this is my best friend, this is my best, this is my boyfriend, da 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 da. And Chizoba likes the attention. So I was now wondering, Chizoba, do you want a sheep or what? Because it was like Ben was vehement about it, like, no. He has said it that he doesn't want a sheep. He's not even interested in anybody. He doesn't want anything. That he and TJ, they had a conversation about it. And he said he doesn't want a sheep. So Chizoba was now getting upset, like, she's leaving. So Ben was like, come back now. It's not like that. I say, what's going on here? So ladies and gentlemen, the details of that particular conversation was quite sketchy. I'm going to keep my ears to the ground to see if they will revisit it again today, all right? But in the meantime, let me know your thoughts about that one. And then last conversation of the evening was most of the guys and some of the female housemates tackling Kelly Ray. Yes, they were tackling this young man from different directions, although it was all in a fun manner, yes. But they were tackling this guy because the men especially believe that it's either Kelly Ray has made his advances towards Cassia before and she rejected him and then he recalled back into his shell and has decided not to try again, or he actually has strong feelings because they don't understand how these two people spend the night on the same bed and Kelly Ray has never made an attempt to get physical with Cassia, to touch her. And those ones were like, well, we're best friends. What do you expect? Especially Fairme. Fairme does not want to agree. But there was Zion as well that was, giving Kelly that benefit of doubt that, he's indeed a real man for him to be able to have such a beautiful woman as Cassia as a friend for over 5 years, and they sleep on the same bed together and they are not getting touchy or physical with each other, But when people look at them, you can see that Kelly really cares about Cassia, but it seems like he's just trying to respect boundaries. I kind of was like, that is what it is, that he's trying to respect boundaries, So it ended up being a thing of the guys giving him accolades for respecting Cassia's boundaries. Ladies and gentlemen, see, at that point in time, I was just giving the couple a standing ovation. Because at the moment, it seems like they now have things in control. Yeah, it seems like they now have things in control and they are now properly playing into the script that they came with into the house. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all. All right, that is all about the Saturday night party and the aftermath of the party. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll see you guys on another video soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.